We do know what's going on the board. 2 points for the defense.
At some point, Mike, you just have to figure out, when is the party over? I mean, just go down, live to play another snap. But in this case, he just kept going back and back and back. And as you said, the defense now gets to come off the field, scoring 2 points.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Yeah, here we go. Like that one. First down, Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Yeah! There we go! Kill! Dak to throw. It's into the hands of Pickens once again. Through the middle of the field. And he will score! George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. That'll be caught, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. 32. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Someone free kick. You just kicking it normally.
On first down, it's Hurts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league. And
Williams hit, and he loses the football. And he will not get to the goal line. The defense keeps him out of the end zone. And this game remains tied.
It's way worse than you said.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Bigsby to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. To throw, Hurts. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Hurts working in the pistol. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards. Hurts will work here from the pistol. A short throw taken in by Goddard. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Here's Hurts, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
On the return, here's Turner. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and George Pickens out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat-out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him, they've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
By Jalen Carter. It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long. Moving outside the pocket. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Dak. A quick slap taken by Lamb. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Prescott again. And he'll take it on in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. And although it's just the 2nd quarter of this one, they'll chase the points now, trying to get things tied up. To the air again. Prescott. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so.
What the what?
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Bigsby to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over once again. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10.
We got 2 fraudulent championship. I said nothing to cover all.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley.
It's not that I just...
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Once again, it's Barkley. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for an Eagles first down. And in motion is Smith. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A pistol snap, back to Hurts. Oh, fine work there defensively, got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Deron Bland, good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Kenny Clark getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same. as we get set for quarter number 3.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Oh, actually came back.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Short kick taken at the 17. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail by 2. And we'll start this drive with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' 1st down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long. And they get a new set of downs. Flush to his right. Taking off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success. Throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Here is Shipley on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Eagles offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. They fake the give. Now it's Hurts. A throw left side. Going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
2nd down, Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. C.D. gets the Cowboys a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he will get into the end zone.
He's so smart.
Front.
No, that's not fair. He was supposed to be dead right there.
Bon Turpin.
literally broke that. I missed. Ow. That's not fair. It's not.
Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. Prescott will bring up his guys for this two-point attempt.
The Cowboys will line up for the
He'll drop the throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Yep. Yeah, you really don't say that. Take right.
And in motion is Brown. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. CeeDee Lamb there to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. There's CeeDee Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. The lead sits at 4, so he'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Moving to his right. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Eagles have it. And so much for a nice game through the passing game. Not finishing the play.
I don't know who you are.
They fumbling the football.
Why are you wearing Kobe's number?
24. 24 got that fumble.
I understand why contact. It should be a Brooks review.
He got that fumble like I wanted it. That was supposed to be a pick, but I came up too early. And what a come up. Bam!
You dropped the ball.
Big buddy, put that ball down. I'm gonna break your tackle because you're too dang weak, boy. Go get in the gym. Go get in the gym, Ferguson. Look at you. Look at you. Reaching for help. You reaching for my side. Go to the other side and do that.
The offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Smith.
It's one of those times, Mike, where you're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
Third and long for Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they're going to move this ball inside.
Oh, y'all.
Nah, bro. no way this man
I
just.
thought that wasn't even gonna be a touch. He just gave up because he knew y'all was gonna get picked on. Y'all was gonna get straight caught. Boy, what contact are you gonna make? You boomstick me in there like that was gonna work.
The 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. They'll come up here, first and 10. Man in motion is Smith. On play action, Hurts. He's got his tight end tear out to the left. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way.
And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Eagles. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Cowboys 58.
So apparently, you might have
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
get the ball.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. CD on the return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This one brought in at the 16-yard line. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. That's out wide to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Another really nice pickup there, Mike, and we've seen them continue to utilize him in the passing game really from the jump, and these are the kind of numbers you traditionally see out of a #1 receiver, but at least for this game here, he's been their #1 option in this offense.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Lance. And he's down inside the 40-yard.
I thought that was going to save me, but it's a lie. Oh, dude. You deserve this CD, man. I'm sorry.
I deserve it. Look at that. I like that. I think I'm safe. Get flipped.
You should just stay on the ground at that point.
Get flipped, little bro. Get flipped.
You should just stay
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Intended for CD
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb.
The coverage
And it'll
by
bring up
Jacoby
second down.
Dean.
This man has to throw.
Again, Prescott to the air. Forced out wide. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On third down, Prescott will go right and find his running back. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
14 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's a designed run. Oh, the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The big fella, Quentin Williams, forcing his way in for the sack.
So the other person decided not to slide.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Hurts. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver.
The ball.
Now it's going to be third down. On play action, here's Hurts. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be stopped well short of the first down. Gain of 6, but it brings up fourth down.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, look at
You
that.
know what else went all the way to the end zone? That broke me. Oh, no, not
I think I could work it too.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Cowboys was there to recover. Indeed, they will keep possession.
Slide. You know this man.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Nolan Smith. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. Now Prescott. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring
For
up.
like one play. See if it works. Taking you out for like one play. You've getting beaten. Beat.
It's
Fourth down.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half. to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Milton. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Get the ball, get out of bounds.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Give him 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They run over center with Williams. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. Open man down the field is Turpin.
I think you're 40.
And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
Bigsby to return it. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Michael Jackson. The phone, please. Can I get some sweet? Ooh.
Down Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
You don't put that type of slander in here, man.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. Hurts. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a 1st down.
48-yard line.
Started that. Started it. Another generation.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Rolling right. Now he takes off. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
On second down, Barkley. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong. And he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up second down.
That's like kind of take out big, you need a whole squad.
Fake. Hurts. The Cowboys have him. Look at him go. He's inside the 30. And he rumbles his way into the end zone.
Yes.
The fumble recovery. And a great return for the touchdown.
Thank you.
And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The Eagles offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Man in motion is Smith. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this to Calcaterra. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They motion a receiver right.
Oh.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. Inside the 20. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
Sets up on first down and goal.
They'll run. It's Williams.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
One more time for Williams. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
Yeah.
Bigsby to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. So now it's Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. Down by 9, a minute 40 to go. How will this play out? We'll watch. They come up for first down. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now, 2nd and 4. On play action, Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Here we go. Check. Buffalo 18.
On first down, here's Milton. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again from his own end zone. And he will be taken down. We'll see.
I saw that he dropped it. Bro,
They said he got the 6 yards.
If they want to use those timeouts, but this one is
It's a
about
gain of
done.
6. Makes it
One
3rd
final
and
chance
4.
for this defense. And here's 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
On 4th down, here's Milton. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Now, faking the give. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Ready, break. Come on. Warriors, 70, 60 Eagles, 60, go.
Here we go. One final play. This pass. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one.
Oh, guys. Why